Hi, this is Swati Wagh. Swati is my middle name, so it's easier to pronounce, and that's how I go by. I'm going to, this is the screen you will go to from your weekly lesson, and I wanted you to click on this, right? And from here, you go to this. Okay, and this is where your SciFinder training is. You have to log in with your user ID and password, and this is where you will be. You have to concentrate on substance searching, reference searching, which is equivalent of topic searching. Okay, and forget the others, because getting started, substance searching and reference searching, these are the three that you will be needing. Don't worry about the others. Okay. So now I'm not going to go there. I'm hoping that you will be able to do that. So I'm going to the libraries webpage, and then I'm going to go into SciFinder, okay? And that is where you will be going for doing these searches. This is SciFinder-n, not just SciFinder. I have to change that. I will do it soon. From here, I'm going to the libraries web page. I can go from here. I'll go to the library, and this is where it will take you. Go to databases A to Z, and then go on SciFinder here, and then returning user. This is where I am going. Once you have created your account, you go here and put in your credentials, okay? And so I'm going to, this is where the first credentialing is your Governor State University credentials. And then this is where I'm going to log in now. And then I'm going to say login. So here is where I will go. And here, this query here is going to be something like a topic search or a keyword search that you will be doing. Like suppose for your Flint water crisis, this is where you will put your terms Flint water crisis and then do a search to get information on that. The chemistry of what happened at Flint water crisis. How did lead get into the water sources? This is where you will go to do the search. But for our purposes right now, you are being asked to do the basics, like you have the chemicals name, substance name, how do you find the RN, that's the registry number, and so on. So let's do aspirin like we started. And here is where I will, it gives you what the term is. So here I will go and I will say search. And in here, I can see that it is working. Give it a few minutes. And then here is where I get the registry number. Now, the quickest way to find information on any chemical substance is by using the RN number. And with that one number, you can get a lot of information about that chemical. And this is what you will be needing to answer some of the questions. I will give you an example. Here is one. When I click on that, it will give me all of that is the structure, chemical structure, and this is the molecular name, and then molecular weight. All of these, sometimes, I have asked for some melting points and have boiling points and stuff like that. So here, other names, a lot of these are synonyms for that particular aspirin, right? And the one that I have asked you to find is, it's also known as some salt of ethyl salicylic acid or something like that. So I'm going to look up for that. Acetyl salicylate acid, right? Acetyl salicylic acid. If you click on that, that's another synonym for it, right? But what I've asked you is, sometimes from the way the name is done, how the naming structure, you can make out what kind of molecular structure it would have, like this one. And from here, I wanted to identify the functional codes here. You know, OO, and this stands for something. OOH is an acid, right? And this one stands for some. This is the main the product of, or something. Salicylic acid is treated with something to get you this, right? So it's a salt of salicylic acid. That's what it is telling you from the structure. So I want you to elaborate and think more about it and write it in your paper, in your answer, okay? And then the other things that I wanted to mention is other names and identifiers, and then I'm going to give you experimental properties. This is important, right? Suppose a scientist, a chemist wants to do an experiment where the boiling point of the chemical is boiling point is something that you can get from here, from the physical properties. But this is like lethal dose, because sometimes this is the toxicity of that particular chemical. And that is what I've asked you, what is the lethal dose in humans? But this is for mouse, right? Mouse. See, this is all mouse, right? Rabbit, you know. But sometimes you want to look for a mouse, you want to look for a human toxicity levels. And for lead especially, that's what you will need for toxicity. What is the minimum level at which the brain gets affected, or there are adverse effects of lead in your circulating in your body, okay? So this is where you will go for that. And then also it gives you the source where they got this information from, okay? So this one tells you that source 1 is 38. So if you look at 38 here, there will be, you know, number 38 is what they got the information from. So it's pretty authentic. If you look at that, you will see that it is here. That's the article that they got it from. It's a German article, but that's okay. They have to get the information from there pretty legit, okay? So now I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to show you, this is what I was going to explain that day. And then commercial availability is another thing that is important, because as a chemist you will be ordering chemicals, and sometimes your project is to start from ordering chemicals where you will go available, and then it tells you where suppliers are, okay? These are some of the basic things that you can get from SciFinder. And also you can get the properties and then where it is used and everything. Order from supply. You can do it right here, from here, okay? This is basically the information that I wanted to share with you when we met on Zoom. But here it is. So you should be able to complete your tasks in the assessments, okay? If you, as usual, if you have any questions, please let me know. And I'm still, this Saturday, I'm not going to go to this one because this is already done. I want to go through structure searching and explain where to find the information for structure draw, how to draw the structure. And that is an important aspect of your chemical literature course. And why is it important? That the chapter will explain in the book why structure searching is important, and so on. So with that background, you should be able to complete your assessments for the structure search. I am not going to, I've extended all the dates for all of your assessments, so rest assured you have enough time. This has been moved to 9th, October 9th is the due date. And the others will be October 23rd, I think. So check on the weekly lesson, and you'll know when it is due. So it's changed. I only want to emphasize that I don't want to extend the dates anymore, because then you won't have enough time to do your research project, which is on the Flint water crisis, and that is an important part of your course. And the percentage that is included in your final is your research report, which counts for 60% of your course. So with that in mind, I'm going to stop right now. And then again, if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you have more questions on this or what I didn't cover this morning, please shoot me an email. Thank you so much. Bye.